Alright guys, I'm going to do a bit of a tutorial today just to show you how to use BetterPoints with your stream if you want to go ahead and use it. It is free. They have a premium service in which you can do more complex actions, but let me show you how this works. If you're not familiar with how macros and combining multiple actions, this might be confusing. It still was a little bit hard for me to set up, but I'm going to show you a quick way in order to do it. So the first thing you're going to do is to go into BetterPoints and you're going to install the extension either for Chrome or for Firefox. Of course, they don't have Internet Explorer. Why would they? The next thing you're going to do is download the WebSocket. You'll go to the program, download it. It should download directly to your OBS or OBS Live folder, or if you have Streamlabs OBS, it should go through there. They have a tutorial in there, but let me explain a little bit further than they do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my window capture right here. So as you can see here, I've already been logged in, but if you're not logged into that system, it's going to take a second, because what you have to do is you have to go up into the top right of the folder. Let me go ahead and scoot this down and show you what I mean. So right at the top, you're going to see this sort of a globe. And for mine, it was yellow when I first started. I had to go into my settings and go ahead and modify mine to be 4443. You could probably just change it back and make it the 4444 like it is standardly, but I had to do that in order for it to change. That sort of refresh fixed it. How you do that on OBS, however, is you're going to go into the tools at the top of the screen, WebSocket server settings, once you've downloaded that OBS WebSocket download, and then you can change it right there. I left it, there's no purpose for me to really change it back. There's nothing that I have connected to it, but once you have it connected, you can officially start setting up the action. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to back to our channel points window. So how you get to this window is you simply go into your browser. You're going to go to manage your channel points within the community tab on Twitch, your streamer dashboard there. And then you're going to go over to your review request queue. It's going to be sort of the top right area. Of course, you're going to need to create the reward first. You're going to be seeing a couple of things. You're going to see the requests that you have available, the ones that have been done, as well as this section right here that I was talking about earlier. You're going to create an event here. Of course, I've done 2. That's my maximum unless I upgrade. So I'm going to look at the one I've done. So the one that I did was the Murloc sound, and I want to activate an audio sound whenever I start this event. So I'm going to go ahead and set source visibility, the source name, which I've named Murlocs, and then I'm going to activate a pause. A pause gives it time between the action and the inaction to either reset itself or go to another state. So I want to activate it and then turn it off. So whenever it activates again, it can go back and actually start again. If I didn't do this, it would either turn on or turn off and stay in that state. It wouldn't be able to return back to its original state. And of course, that's the limit that you can reach with the free version. Of course, if you want to do more complex things, you can. You just have to upgrade it. Once it has been saved, I can connect it to whatever channel point request I want to. So I'm going to connect it to this request like I want to. And once I do, I'm going to activate it with an OBS to test it. Okay, so it looks like when I was setting it up, it might have disconnected because I opened up a second window. So what I'm going to do instead is, now that I know it's connected, I'm just going to activate the reward and try again. Let's go ahead and click on it, redeem it. And as you can see, it activates and reactivates. Make sure as well that before you activate it, that you have it on both monitor and output. And you can click under the audio mixer and find that there. So once you have that activated, it should activate each time. I didn't put a cooldown on mine, so I can even click it on it again, and it works just fine. Now, I've noticed that sometimes people have issues with connection, so make sure that if you're losing connection, to either reopen and close this window to make sure that it stays connected, or just to kind of refresh your OBS in order to make sure that it's working. That might be your only problem that you'll experience. But other than that, it's been pretty solid, and I think it's worked across the board. We can even try out my other one, my other channel point reward. Let's go ahead and add it now. So add media source.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
All right.
No! No!
We're going to go ahead and make sure it's monitored.
No!
It is. And make sure it's off. And then let's go ahead and click on it.
No, God!
There it goes.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
All right, guys, have a good one.